All right, your girl here. Welcome to Narcs at Night, one of my late editions because I had a really busy day, so I had to do a little bit more work today. And I'm here. I don't know when I could change this, but I'm here. Tonight we're going to talk about weird ways that narcs groom you for a relationship that you are not aware of. And the hoovering after that. Like, it's like once your eyes are open with this thing. I said before, your eyes are wide open. So let me give you guys a follow-up. Well, recap and then follow up on the last video with the work narc, okay? So, I went no contact, gray walled like one day. Then I was, off the next day. So the narc had like 2 days, thinking or whatever it wanted to think about because I wasn't, interacting with that person. And so today, when I go back to work, this person finally comes up, hey, Conita, this person finally comes up, hey, Conita, whatever. And the person goes, oh, hey, Conita. And I remind you, I spoke to everybody, but I also got my earbuds in my ear because that is just your clue to know that I'm in my own space. Unless it's something that you really have to tell me. So people talking to me with my earbud, I'll tune into what they're saying. But if it doesn't have anything to do with work, I'm moving along, okay? So when that person walked up to me, was like, hey, Conita, we need to talk. Now, that was a trigger for me. We what? We speak in French now? There's no we. There's no us. Now, what this person could have had came up and said was like, Conita, excuse me, let me know when you got a minute. I just want to talk to you. But to state it the way that this person stated it, like, we need to talk, like we have something going on. I don't work for you. I don't have no connection to you. I don't have anything with you. So when you're using the words we, that's a problem. Because I'm listening to the words that's coming out of your mouth. But they don't never pay attention to the words that come out their mouth. They know what they're saying, which is part of this weird-ass grooming that I'm going to discuss tonight. Okay? It's part of their weird-ass grooming. So what I had to do was shut that down real quick. I was like, you was crossing my boundaries. You was invading my space. You were being very disrespectful. That was very rude. My time and my attention is where I wanted to be. So when you did what you did, throwing up your phone in my face and blasting it out loud when I got earbuds in my ear, throwing a little pamphlet in my face, talking about something that you had already told me, because most of the conversations you have are always repetitive. So are you trying to say I'm deaf or stupid or dumb? Okay? And I don't appreciate that. It's a way to approach people. It's a way to do things. And because you are way, 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 way older than me, you should have known better. And I feel some type of way that I have to come outside of who I am to check you. And you're thinking now I'm not this person or this or whatever they're thinking. No, I am the person. That's the reason why you was around. But you didn't expect for me to have boundaries. They don't know when you have boundaries or whatever. They just come in full force. Just burst on in, okay? But that trigger was when this person said, we need to talk. We don't need to do, I almost cussed. We don't need to do nothing. We don't need to do nothing. What you need to do is respect my space and my boundaries. Now, you can be saying these things to a narc, but they don't hear you. Because the response that I got, like, oh, okay, so now I know. I'm thinking like, you should have known this. It's all about respect. And this is how I know that this person wasn't listening to me, because it still asked me something that I had already answered. That's not my interest. And I felt like, who are you to try to put my interest in something that I'm not interested in? That's overbearing. Okay? So then, this person ended up throwing in somebody else under the bus with some crazy ass narc story like, oh, somebody did this and then that person said, and then you were supposed to, and it didn't make no sense. I didn't ask any questions about it. I asked no questions about it, but I did talk to the person that name got mentioned. I'm like, see, I understand that me and you joke sometimes. I understand that me and this one person, we joke sometime, okay? And I was like, so now you're part of this. I'm glad that I'm telling you this, but now this person had brought you into it. And when I told this person what they said, they was looking just as crazy as I was looking. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Nobody, that never happened. Because this person, when they know that they screwed up, they'll come up with some stupid something just to have a conversation with you. And like I said, when the person came up and said, oh, we need to talk, I'm like, you know what? We could talk when I got some free time. But continue to go on and talk. And I said, see, that's where we at right now. That was the problem. Okay? I don't like nobody stepping over my boundaries. I'm not a child. And you're going to respect me. And then you're looking and scratching your head like, oh, well, now I know. You should have known that. It's a simple word. It's called excuse me. Excuse me, do you have a minute? Let that person answer. They may say yes, they may say no, or in a few minutes, okay? Then you come back. But when you just go into talking, no matter what they're doing, you're not respecting that person or what they're doing, okay? They're just not doing that. That's how narcs are. And this is how you end up in a relationship with a narc that you never even signed up for. So let's just say that you're communicating with this person or whatever, and you probably never told them the boundaries. Maybe you told them some things or whatever, but then now they're crossing the boundaries even bigger to the point you just cut them off. You don't say nothing. You don't talk to them. You do nothing or communicate with them at all. So they might stop talking to you or whatever, and some time go by. Now here comes that weird ass hoover, where they'll be contacting you or talking to you like, oh, I don't understand what happened. I'm sorry for what I've done. And, and what can I do to make it better? As if you guys were in some type of relationship. That's that weird ass grooming. They'll just, keep talking to you or maybe do some things with you. And after a while, no conversation had about a relationship. Times go by and you're just thinking like, oh, this is just a cool friend, or, oh, this is my, basketball buddy, or my margarita buddy, or, somebody that you just do one thing with once a week or something. And then when you realize like, no, this ain't working, then they start hoovering you like, oh, what happened? We were having a good time. You're my favorite person. I love you, whatever. What can I do to fix it so we can have our relationship back the way it was? And you thinking like, relationship? When we had a relationship? What we did that at? Okay? That's what they do. This is that weird ass grooming. Like, seriously. This is that weird ass grooming where, you know how when you're in, grade school or whatever, and you might like somebody, or, and y'all never like asked to be a couple or whatever, but after a while, y'all both start saying, this my boyfriend, this my girlfriend. That's what kids do. and nobody like never really asked anything. I have been in that when I was a kid. I'm a grown ass woman, but that's what they go. They go reverting back to what worked as a kid, and now they're an adult, and they're thinking that's going to work. They do this. How the hell I'm in a relationship that I never even discussed? That I never ever even discussed. Like, we not even on that. We don't do those things. And they don't even ever know if you even want that. They don't know nothing about your life. They don't really ask you anything about you. They just talk about them damn self, which all the time flags go up. Flags go up. Hey, baby. Flags go up. Dragging other people all up into it, and the other person thinking you crazy. That's what I said. You go to the other person like, yeah, da 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 da, and the person looking at you like, and you like, yeah, and this is all because the narc conjured it all up, just to have a reason to talk to you. Just to have a reason to talk to you. And like I said, prove me wrong. I'm not trying to say that because I've been through what I've been through with narcs in my life, because we all have experienced narcs in our life. We just call it the wrong thing, especially where you're from. You're from the hood, people call them haters. If you're from here, they call them that, this or that. You know what? No, this is spiritual warfare. Put the right name on the right title about the right thing. Because all you're going to do is just confuse people. But these crazy ass narcs out there, I'm telling you, I was super triggered. We need to talk. We? There's no we. There's no us. How about you take your ass over there, do what you got to do. I'm over here doing what I got to do. And we're done. We're done. But that's what they do. And then later on, they be like, oh, what did I do? Is there something that I could do to fix it? What happened to our relationship? I need you to go to the dictionary and Google relationship, because we have none. And then try to make a fool out of me. Going to somebody and looking at me like I'm crazy as hell because I'm like, yeah, such, blah, blah, blah. So what is this? That's what they do. They send your ass off. They try to groom you into some type of relationship that you never agreed or approved of or never even discussed. I think where I'm at right now is narc capital. Just, they live down here, they love it, they everywhere. There's nobody gonna tell me nothing. I don't give a damn if they young, I don't give a damn if they middle age, I don't give a damn if they my age or older. That's all I've been seeing. Except for my mechanic, Joe. I just love me some Joe. He take care of his girl. But I ain't gonna be sharing all my secrets with y'all. I'm just like, what the hell is this? Like, I'm about to look, your girl at this point, like, I'm cool. I see a lot of videos with the gender war and the marriage war or whatever, where, you know, women opting out, getting married, or women are, you know, opting in, getting divorced because of this and that. And I blame that back in the day, because, you know, back in the day, they was told that if you got a wife, you got a ball and chain, and your life is over, but she's supposed to serve you. Okay? Now, it's some women out there that don't mind taking care of someone that they love, but it's not an obligation. It's not a duty. You know, you have to give and take. You know, each person have to give and take. You know, whether they both working or not, whether they both taking care of the kids, you know, or cleaning the house or bringing in the income. It's a partnership. It shouldn't be a 50-50 thing. You know, because that's a roommate to me. But they're really putting out this gender war, you know, where they're trying to make women and men hate each other. But they're trying to praise that other community But at the end of the day, they go through the same thing too. They got way more problems than us. Because some of them don't even know if they even want to be over there. They're having an identity crisis. And I'm not trying to bash anybody about that. But just like narcs, they don't have no identities. They just crisis. That's what I said. They don't have no identity. And this person that I'm talking about thought I was an extension of them. I could not be an extension of you, boo. That was decades before I was even created. That was decades before my mother and my father was even at that age. And, you know, they get to this point where they figure like they're at the end of their life. They're just going to try to find the best thing that works for them. And this person's supposed to be there until they take their last breath. But they're not thinking about you. That's a job, ma'am. That's a job, sir. You know, now you need some company and companionship or medical or whatever. You know, you can pay for that and be happy. But don't try to force that on somebody. Don't try to force that on somebody. Thinking that if I just meet this one person that I'm going to be taken care of in my elder years or whatever. Nah. It don't work like that when they're robbing you of your youth. They want to rob you of your youth. I got time. I don't want to sit there and just talk to you, eating food, and all you talking about is your medical conditions. Giving me referrals to all these doctors that you have to deal with, and it ain't even my time yet. I was like floored. Like, I was looking at my damn purse trying to give somebody something, and I'm pulling out all this crap that this person gave me. Old stuff. Now, like I said in the other video, I had to appraise it first. But it was still just junk in my way. It was just still junk in my way. I'm just like, I don't got nothing. I'm just like, what do you want from me? And, you know, I'm never going to stop being who I am. I'm a very kind, respectful person. I'm never going to stop being who I am. But I'm not your cure. I'm not your cure. I'm not the person that you think is going to be all fix all. I'm not going to be the person that you think that if I'm there, everything's going to be better for you. Because look what I just said. You. Because they're never thinking about you. They just need you. And what they think that you can provide. They can see your light. They can see your light. And it's like your light, when your light shine bright like a diamond, it's just like you don't have to even open your mouth. You can just walk past someone and they can smell the beautiful fragrance of your light. That's what they do. They can smell the beautiful fragrance of your light and they want to be a part of it, but they ask you no important questions. They don't know where you are in life, what you've been through, where you're going, and what you want to do. It's all about them. So you just let them talk. Always let them talk. Always let them talk, because that's when them flags start flying up. And that's when you figure out what you're dealing with, okay? Now, I don't mind talking about certain things, but if we have nothing in common, we just don't. And I'll tell you right now, I grew up in the rap era. We had nothing in common. Nothing in common. And even though I do like theater and whatever, I try to relate to everybody with what I do. So sometimes I gotta go back and, research something that was not my time. But I gotta stay where I'm at right now, because right now is what's going on. Can't nobody go back in time. You gotta actually move a little bit forward, because they got so many things going on right now that's gonna affect you. Like this title. When they are grooming you for something you are not aware of or expecting. Or y'all think all the prices of food and rent and everything is so high. They're grooming all this stuff in the background. And they just know everybody, the majority of everybody is just going to follow it and deal with it when you actually do have a say. You can be like, I ain't down with that. I ain't paying for that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. Stop letting these narcs waste your damn time, because they're time wasters. Just like someone said earlier in the video, if you went to jail, would you pay the money to get out, or would you pay the time? Most people would just pay the money, because time is way more valuable than money. So don't let these creatures take your time. I'm talking about it, baby. Don't let these creatures take your time, because you could never get that back. Money you can always get back. Item, things, people, you can always get back. But you can never get back your time. And that's all they're trying to do is waste your time, especially if they're an old-ass narc. You know, they don't have much time. And if they find somebody that's youthful or have energy and light, that they can get some of that before their time is done, they're going to go for that. They're going to go for that. They never ask you what you want. They never ask you about your dreams, goals, ambition, or anything. And then when you're done with them, they come hoovering as if you guys actually had a damn relationship. They're coming back asking questions like, oh, as if you had a relationship. Narcs have a way to have you in a relationship that you never agreed on. You just thinking that you're just hanging out or doing something with someone, and next thing you know, you're their girlfriend or you're their boyfriend, or y'all engaged, or y'all this or that, and you just be like, we ain't never talk about that. Where you get this from? Oh, I want to introduce you to my girl. Oh, I want to introduce you to my guy. Oh, I want to introduce you to my boy or my boo. And you looking like, so they put you in a position where you're in front of people and you're not going to just be like, we ain't not like that. Some people probably will. But then later on, you be like, why did you introduce me like that? We're not like that. Oh, I just meant. They tried to groom you into a relationship that was unwanted, that you did not agree to, and then hoover you as if y'all were in something. Okay? I hope this resonated. I hope this made sense. Because this is a part of narcissism that I didn't even like. It wasn't my testimony. But now it's becoming my testimony, because this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. Your light shine bright like a diamond, and they see you a mile away. But you see them a mile away as well. When you already a narc aware, God squad all day, red flagging it. So when they see you, you see them. And make sure you be the one that come out on top. They can't come into your life and just control and make it to be the way they want it to be. And I don't give a damn how mean or cruel they think I am. It's all about my boundaries. And I'm not trying to please you. My happiness come first. My happiness come first. So unless you respect the game, move around. Move around. Just disrespectful. They're in this bubble, in this world, and they think that all their play game works the way that they want it to be, or works the way that it always worked. But then they come up on the wrong one, like me, because I'm gonna back your ass up like a U-Haul truck. You in the wrong. Matter of fact, you in the wrong damn driveway. Oh, no, I didn't order that. You delivering to the wrong one. Deliver that toxicity over there where you supposed to be. Because I bind that demon in the name of Jesus. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. You know, your girl always come up in here. And, you know, sometimes I'll have a chuckle. But this one right here, it was a serious trigger. Like, who the hell you think you are? They're not going to work for you like that, bro. This not going to work for you like that. So, I'm upset a little bit because You're taking me outside of my character because now I have to check you. Now I have to check you. But I bet you heard what I said. And if you didn't, you don't want to hear it the second time. Okay? You don't want to hear it the second time. So now I got this thing with my boy. We cool. I need you to try to prove that when I throw up a red flag, I need you to prove that I was wrong. Until then, I don't even know what to tell you, because I do be trying to, be a little bit understanding. But when I throw up a red flag, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Now, us, no, I don't really got no flags. Not really. But what I'm trying to say is, this is real. I don't know if you ever knew this narc thing before you met me. I bet you know it now. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in with Narcs at Night on my late show. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to try my best to get it on a better time. But y'all don't be missing it. I do appreciate you guys that come in when I'm actually doing this late narc live show. But most of you guys, you just catch it at a normal time. I try to put it out there earlier. But thank you guys for supporting your girl. Like, subscribe, request a video, comment, or leave a message. You can always inbox on the book. You can always inbox on the book if you got something you want to talk about or whatever, or, connect with me. Just always go to, Conversing with Conita, go to the book, and then I'll get the message, because I don't do that on all platforms. But if it's serious, go to the book. Now, with that being said, God bless you guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. I hope this resonated with someone. I was asking God, I hope this is part of my mission. But y'all gonna let me know. Be blessed. Boom, boom. Boom.